What's up, guys? Welcome back to O'Connell Woodworks Vaporizer's YouTube channel. Just by the way, we are loading up some Diablo that I picked up last night. Just want to demonstrate once more. So I'll be having these little wooden herb grinders for sale on my website soon. Check it out. Along with working on some cherry and some what is this? Hackberry. Pretty cool stuff. Look out for those on my website. Alright, let's hit this Diablo real quick. It is bedtime for me, so Diablo is, for me, good bedtime medicine. Still pretty much green. Honestly, I need to find out what lighter Mike from Mike's Vape Review was using on his video with one of my vaporizers. Man, he had that bowl golden the entire time. It's just impressive. I mean, I think it depends on your herb that you have at the time. How much you pack it, how much it sticks when you pack it. There's lots of variables. But he seemed to have like the perfect lighter, like the flame size or something. I don't know. Yeah, my flame was all the way up. Maybe that was it. Yeah. That was a lot of vapor. Check it. So, I've had quite a few people tell me that my product resembles another product. Just because something is real similar to something else doesn't mean that it functions even the same. Guys, you pack the bowl. You don't pull slow. You don't have to sit there and oh no, I pulled too much. Oh no, I pulled too little. Oh no, I'm not getting oh no, I'm not getting anything. Oh no, now I'm burning it. That's how mine was before I fixed it. I've absolutely no clue what other brands are like to use, but guys, you pack this bowl and then you pull fairly decently through it while twirling your little flame up there, and there's no preheat. The first bowl or the first hit is gonna be like your lightest hit, and that and like your last few, but yeah, there's no sitting there having to feather anything. Although I have noticed with this, if you feather your pole a little bit, you can get bigger draws, bigger hits. Let's try it. See, I definitely pulled. See, you pull too hard. I was definitely pulling too hard because I was getting out of breath. I was to capacity basically. All right. Check that out. I mean, still green. All golden. I don't even know if I can finish this. I feel like if I completely finish this bowl, I don't know if I'll make it up the stairs to bed. Luckily, I moved that mattress out of here. It wasn't actually a mattress topper that someone gave us. Now it's a kid's play mat. Her dad gave it to us. Nothing weird. He just didn't like it. Okay. Keep your judgments to yourself. Yeah, I mean, if you're if you're needing something for medical marijuana use and you live in Oklahoma and you don't like smoking, which honestly I don't understand why anyone likes smoking. Even though I smoked cigarettes for 5 years, I don't even understand why people like smoking, because I don't understand how I liked smoking for so long. Crazy. It's like I stopped and then I was like, it just made me sick after that. So I almost can't combust or else I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna throw up a little bit. So nasty though. Why would you want to combust? This is so much better. Plus, guess what? With such good hits, great clouds, it's not super cool vapor. I'm sure there are ways that I could make it cooler. I've been looking at Sneaky Pete's little bubbler stems that he sells. I was thinking about basically selling ones that use that instead of my stem. I don't know if there's anyone watching this that is like, heck yeah, I would totally buy that right now, man. Then yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, this, by the way, is what I think I'm going to be calling, not 100% set, but I'm looking at the O.H.V, the O'Connell Herb Vaporizer. Keep it simple. Sounds kind of cool. O.H.V. The O.H.V. The. You gotta say the. Or else they're like, what's O.H.V? The O.H.V. Then you know what people are talking about. Because then they're like, oh yeah, the one from O'Connell Woodworks, right? But yeah, so this is the O.H.V. from O'Connell Woodworks. O'Connell Woodworks is me, essentially. It's got... My newer style won't have quite as many magnets. When I designed these, I pretty much just used what magnets I had on hand, and it was a bunch of small ones, so hence a bunch of small ones. So basically now I'm just gonna have these two, which the new ones I have are more powerful than these, and then two the same size in this hole instead of these little ones, and those ones are pretty powerful too, and I think it's probably just as much force, if not more, than with 6 less magnets. Yeah, probably more for holding force, and I'll still have all the same stuff. Just sucks when magnets don't want to line up, and I'd rather not have a bunch of... I mean, this is really why I almost seems silly. This is really why I want to get rid of the magnets in my bowl. I'll be stirring sometimes and trying to get it off the rim up here, and I'll be stirring, and this one right here will, like, you know, lag my stir stick there, or sometimes pull it up, and I'm just like, oh my god. I know, first world problems, right? First world stoner problems. Oh, my stir stick gets pulled away from my weed. Oops. Pulled away from my herb. I don't know. Who cares? But, let's hit this one more time. Man, I'm getting sleepy. It is kind of late, but getting sleepy. O'Connell Woodworks Vaporizer. By the way, if you're wondering, like, what is that hanging? If you're lazy like me and you like to kind of just hang out, yeah. So I made these little harnesses. Check that out. That cannot fall off. I mean, it's got a little metal grommet holding it on, holding the metal or the leather together. Yeah, that's solid. It's got the glass, both pieces of glass holding it there too, basically. But yeah, I mean, when I'm going up to the bedroom and I got a bunch of stuff in my hands, or moving rooms, I don't know. I'm lazy, I don't like to carry stuff, so I made this. Plus, we were going to Cannabis Cup in OKC, and like I said, I'm lazy and I don't want to carry stuff, even though I carried a freaking Milwaukee box with all my, with a bunch of vaporizers and goods in there. Why did I do that? Man, that was annoying to carry that around. Whatever. Luckily, my stupid ass didn't just leave it somewhere, which I thought I did like several times. I obviously had it in my hand, but if anyone has been in the military and You feel like you thought that you forgot your gun somewhere, but it's actually on your back or whatever, or your buddy has it and you forgot. Well, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like, oh no, where's my stash box? It was in my hand. But in my defense, they were giving out free. What is it called? Jeez. Free dabs. Jeez. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is pretty good. I'm about ready for bed. I have to go tell the wife to move up to bed. Check it. I'll be totally honest with you guys here. I'm not perfect. And that's still not burnt. But it is quite brown on the side there. And the reason it does that, I'll tell you why right now. I know exactly why it does that. When you pull too slow, I don't know if I even published the other video. When you pull too slow, the air that you're pulling through will travel through the lightest packed area. And if you're already halfway through your bowl, it's just gonna, it's kind of dry a little bit and it's just gonna go right through it. And if you got the torch pretty close like I just did, and you're pulling kind of slow, and shit's a little dry already, yeah, you may burn it or scorch it a little, but I mean, you learn to get better. I mean, even I can learn to get a little bit better here, especially if I'm making videos showing you guys me puffing on my own creation here. But you gotta admit, if I could get this hooked up to a water piece, man, this thing hits pretty good, and that would be awesome through some water. Some kind of bubbler stem would be okay. I need someone who can make me an adapter to go into a water piece. If anyone's watching this and can do that, let me know. Maybe I'll trade you if you're up for it. Just trade you one of these. Oh man. I'm all for the utilitarian. Is that what it is? Utilitarian type society. Just trade stuff. Like, yo. No, I'm not gonna say it. Let's do it. I wasn't gonna say anything too messed up. Honestly, I kind of started just dozing off, staring over there. So I will say, if you are a long-winded, you put a little bit stronger magnet on that. On the next one I make, we'll have a stronger magnet. Or I just need to remember to align my magnet. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so if you're long-winded like I am, like right now, your flour in your bowl can cool down while you're talking and talking and talking and talking. Unless if you want that, unless if you're a person who will load a bowl, take a hit or two, walk away for a while, come back, hit it a couple more times. That's okay. You can do that. I don't tend to do that as much, but I will. Usually, if I come back and find my vaporizer after I've used it, after a few hits, and there's still some hits left, I'll definitely finish it up. I'm never just wasteful, but I do find that it's not quite as nice of a taste or cool of a vapor when you come back to it, because it seems like it is a little dry and takes more heat to vaporize. So I've been even considering making a version with a smaller bowl, just because I think for most people, man, even myself, especially something strong like this stuff, like, I think for most people, you can't finish off a whole bowl on one of these. It's pretty good. I mean, with how efficient this thing is, like, you get a lot out of it. I would say you gain like at least 50% efficiency with how much you actually like are using, like how much your body's actually getting to use because the way you're using it. Like, let's say you gain at least 50%. Stop combusting. Stop it. Stinky. But, I mean, if you insist, I still love you. Don't worry. Alright, guys. I'm sorry. I'm long-winded. I love this thing. I love what me and my buddy have figured out with these things. My buddy is Trey at Doug's Woodery. He's got the Nova. His is pretty much, I mean, ours are like identical function, as we have basically discovered a few things together and just kind of adopted whatever each other has discovered. I mean, why not? We're helping people get away from combustion, right? So, his is a little different style. It's more, his has a lid. It's for travel. More travel-like. It just depends your style. Depends what interests you. I mean, maybe none of them interest you. Maybe both of them interest you. Maybe everything interests you. I don't know. Check out mine. Check out his. Check out whatever you want to check out, man. That's your keeper. Alright. If you like this, subscribe. Wait, no. If you like this, press the press the thumbs up. Don't press the thumbs down. Press the thumbs up button in the box below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am a woodworker in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. If you've, this is pretty silly of me to think anyone has watched this thing all this way through and is still watching. But if you're still watching, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm a woodworker. I've made this. As I've said, my buddy and I have discovered quite a few awesome things that have made these things amazing. I've never tried any other brand besides his, but yeah, they're pretty freaking awesome. So check them out. I'll have my website up soon. It's an online store, basically, is all it is. Be O'Connell Woodworks, possibly some Nova stuff, and Dynavap for sure. Alright, guys. Signing off. Catch you later. Peace and love.